dozen demonstrators came together on Armenia Avenue earlier today. Fox 13's Jordan Bowen was there, joins us now live here at 10. Hi there, Jordan. We know folks there are having some trouble here, folks here having trouble getting in touch with family in Cuba because I guess the internet's down on top of all this, right?
Yeah, that's right, Mark. Juliana Penton has more than 30 family members in Cuba. She has not been able to FaceTime them, but through text messages, they describe a dire situation with many people in desperate need of critical medical supplies. Tonight, she and many others are standing in solidarity with protesters in Cuba, calling for the end to this dictatorship. Honks and cheers of support between protesters and drivers Monday evening along Armenia Avenue in Tampa. Dozens of people could be seen with signs in hand calling for an end to Cuba's communist rule.
They don't do anything for their people. They just take everybody's money and everybody's, like tourists and everything, and they don't help their people.
Juliana Penton is one of a few dozen Tampa demonstrators standing in solidarity with protesters in Cuba. More than 30 of her family members live in Cuba, and she says right now many of them are terrified.
Every single day there's electricity shutdowns, and hospitals, they have to take their own supplies in order to get treated, so it's really hard right now.
Meanwhile, some are partly blaming Cuba's situation on the Biden administration and the president's reluctance to remove tough economic measures against Cuba put in place by President Trump.
The fact that the Cubans don't have medical supplies and food is not the fault of the Cuban government. It's the fault of the United States government not allowing ships carrying those things allowed into the harbors of Cuba, the ports of Cuba.
Albert Fox with the Alliance for Responsible Cuba Policy Foundation believes the solution starts by ending the U.S.'s economic embargo against Cuba. But Cuban American and attorney Ralph Fernandez doesn't trust Cuban leadership would do what's right.
If you impose sanctions, they blame you for it. If you cut the trips and the dollars input, they just tighten up the economy with a new 5-year plan. When people are dying, they blame it on someone else.
Meanwhile, Penton is hopeful something can be done to help the people in need, like her family.
They're people too. They need food. They need a house. They need, just to be free. They don't need that dictatorship anymore.
And local leaders, including Mayor Jane Castor, are voicing their support for demonstrators. In a statement released late today, the mayor writes in part, quote, Tampa stands with the brave people of Cuba whose ancestors helped build our community. She goes on to say the fight for freedom and against repression is all of our fight. Mark, back to you.
Jordan Bowen live for us tonight in Tampa. Jordan, thanks.